Hello everyone. Hope you all are doing fine. Hope you're looking after each other. Hope your family is doing okay. Remember, even though we are with what you call it now, we get free up and we can do as we like, not much restrictions or so much. Please, however, try to keep safe. As remember that the various viruses still in the air, and we still have to protect ourselves. And we don't know what will happen another week or month or another year, some major stuff going on. This was a warning for us to be cautious in all the things that we do. Even in sanitizing, how we feed our body, how we eat, how we drink, you know, and so on. So this was about my eye. Now, what I come to talk about today is Delano Tucker's story. It is a very fascinating one for me because here it is that a young guy that has been through so much and live in conditions where majority of us see unfit and this and still do so well because you know me I tell you sometimes you have your children and you give them the best, you do all the this and the that, and them get the big lunch money, go to school, you sacrifice them have the internet, the big TV, cock up foot, own room, all these things, and so on and thing, and the bastards, them still wouldn't even give us some good results, you know what I mean? And so you have to under them skin, tick, tick, pee, pee, clock, clock, and so on to get good result. But the fact is that he's ambitious because out of his mind he realized that only through education that him can fight poverty. I remember a friend of mine told me this. He's in Canada now and so on. Big engineer. And he said, you know what, my girl, the only thing, unless me I take up the gun, but the only thing we can use to fight poverty is education. And he has done so well. I'm so proud of him. So I realized that Delano is along that line and thing. But you know what? I'm looking at another side to it because we all pass our conclusions and assumption about Delana Tuck and so on, and it fascinating to everyone and so on. But I'm looking at another side of it, how they live, things that has happened. Because that little young man Alex really run with it because if it was a true Alex on TikTok and so on, I wouldn't have known about the story. I was like, whoa, and decided to start check it out. Then I start get the feeds coming in telling me about what is going on. And so I said, oh my gosh, I need to whatever I can do. If I can put a little 1 cent with somebody who can make a 2 cent and send go, because I'm not work people like collect little something until they can send a package, and so on and things. So it is like it touches everyone. Unless you're dead, it not touch you, but it touches everyone. You understand? And it is awesome situation. But as I said, I'm looking at another side to it where, as I said, Alex bring it out to the front and so on. But the mother and the father, I'm a bit perturbed by them because they are the adults in the home. And I get the feeling based on videos that I've been watching that they are used to living like that. It is not just for us looking on, worse in awe at how the little youth did so well, or Delana did so well in school. And so I know it dragged the attention, then they will start to look at where him live, and so on. I don't think that it's a situation where they had to live like that. I think it's a situation where them just comfortable with them surroundings how they live because them don't know nothing better. Them people, like if a person used to live in the gully and that's all them see really at the gully and so on, them just, they want to know so they can get something to eat and drink and so on. And of course, on occasional time, then probably do something like more than normal, cook meat or whatever and so on. Because we were saying that they look after onion and garlic. I don't think it's a situation where they couldn't find food to eat and all of them something their country. No, I don't think it's something like that. But as I said, we looking on and see the situation, so that not look right. But yeah, people do live like that, and that's really comfortable, nothing wrong with it. You understand? And so on to them, because based on when I watching and so on, when she get when if she to get money, she want to really hide. She don't really want anybody to know when she get it, because really and truly, what she want is to constantly get. You understand? And she don't want people to be there thinking that she get enough already. I'm watching and that is my assumption while looking on at it. Because even when I see a young lady went to give Delana a check for 200,000, awesome young lady. That's a good gesture. And he was like, not even interested in even get up to say thank you or so on and thing. And it hurt my heart, and I get to understand that based on us, the mother workers, even Alex gave her money. So you see a trend there now. Even Alex gave her money. She said, no, sir. There's so much different story she give because she said, him not even give me 50,000. Then she said, when him looking at him just get the money, she shove in her pocket. And I like, should I say like $3,000-4,000 or something like that. The next time she talking, even when she talking about the block, she don't give the guy no credit for bringing stuff there. Because guess what happened? She don't want anybody to believe that people to know how much is there already. Because she want more to keep coming. You understand? So I feel say is their mentality. I have to be some. You don't have to be a psychologist, but I think a psychologist would more analyze them out even better than I can, because I can't find all the words. I think really and truly, she when she get the stuff, she want to hide them up and so on, and she don't want. So she tell a lot of lies, because she tell many lies. Because when you look at it, the guy order clean up there, Alex and so on, and when he go there, I see a lot of plywood nailing over the roof where them said the tarpaulin was so rain no come in and wet them and all of that. And I see a lot of I see a lot of plyboards going there. If you check put round the house, this, and so on and thing. I think the guy probably buy, but I don't remember the numbers now. But I know it's way more than 5 or 6 plyboard that. And then Asafa and his wife and his peoples went there and so on and thing, and they buy it and so. But even when she giving the information, she don't give the information she don't give the information truthfully. She waver and so on. And then even when Andre Stevenson was talking to her, you can see she talking and laughing. And a lot of people I think that laughing to think that she's joking, laughing at the situation in terms of like not no gossip, but what she's laughing at is her guilty conscience, probably saying that she only tell them that because she knows they are more than that or whatever, right? The opposition minister, the opposition leader, I can't remember his name. Oh gosh, he had come on and made and said something online that he is going to make sure that they get a stove when the house is finished, and he has pertaining to the young man's schooling and boarding, rent or whatever and so on and thing that is taken care of. That is a good gesture. The man not have to get up and come down and hug you up around your neck and walk with you and hold your hand to do that. Them man they have real money. Them man they can sit down, can lay down in them bed and sleep and have the phone at them ears while them a yarn and say, yeah, do that. Make sure that's sort out and that and everything is done. But the funny thing is, before Andrea Stevenson went there to interview her, it's alleged that she went up to the school because Mark Golding had called. That's why when they didn't go on the air and talk, he had already done so. He had to make arrangements with the school so that when the youth to go on to college, boarding facilities, all of whatever situation, it's all paid for. And she had to go up there and sign for it. So how dare you come on the how dare you come on an interview and said when they ask you, you talk to Mark Gold, you talk to Mark Gold, no, and so on. Him no come here, whatever. No. And this woman like, really, woman, you want somebody to lift you up and shake you? Let me say it. Let me just say that instead of what I want to say. I mean, no. So why didn't you say? She could instead have said, you know what? I've not seen him in person, but he has made arrangement for my son to further his studies, and everything is paid for. I went up to school a few days ago and signed the documents and so on, because of course Delano is not at the age and can sign for everything himself, you understand? So that is sad thing about it is that I would have rather wish if these people would have all money got to Delano account and it is in trust for him until him 18, and no money can come out of it. The mother can't draw no money out of it, or the father can't draw no money out of it. It stay the interest when he reach 18. If he want to be a fool and so on and do foolishness with it are up to him. But at least it's in there until him 18, him do what he wants because God know him deserve it because he has done so well. So if he make a stupid move after, well, that's will be the case and hopefully not because him look like he want to achieve stuff in life. You understand? But I'm just hoping that it would have gone that way. Because if you think about it, the father worked with this up at the school and it's alleged that he's getting 90 or 18, 2 9 18, $18,000 every 2 weeks and so on. You live a country and pay rent, light nor water bill and so on. And your child want a phone or a tablet to study and so on. And you couldn't try and go change try and out of that money. You try and make sure say you pay the you buy one for your son. You couldn't make sure say you buy that and put on internet and you see him doing so well. Eh? Why not? And it's alleged also that based on what I'm following up online going on is that he sometimes get his checks and he save the checks until the checks are even outdated where they can't go to the bank and change. You have to bring them back up to the school and that can be checked out also. For the school rewrite the checks or they have to change the check and so. So why him hoarding the checks them? Why I'm hoarding the checks and you so you no love for your pitney them? You have a daughter, a lovely daughter and a lovely son excelling so well in school and you not try for it. That means that they're not so desperate. If when them with for not to do stuff, they're not that desperate. They live in the way they live. To us it don't look good, but they're comfortable with it. You understand? So I only feel it for the children because right when you look at it here, it's not only Delano. Delano sister is there also and whatever help goes there, hopefully that we take in mind that we need to help the daughter as well because a girl pitney that. But the way of living there, they're comfortable with it. You know, all this attention and everything seems so foreign. Lordy knows why Delana even is so unhappy right now in terms of even was reluctant in collecting the check from the lady 200,000. It was so like reluctant. Some internal stuff is going on there and so on via the money or the usual thing where the where he knows that the mother is going to do foolishness with it anyway, so I feel like him not have any talk over anything because he's still underage. You understand? But we will never know. You understand? We'll never know. Yeah. Funny thing though that politics got involved and they can get us. So let me tell you this. You see, when Alex put up cleaning there, I was ready to build that house. Also, that done build already, and I'll start stack out because I said everybody want if people want to send 100 block. This one I want to send 50 blocks. Who want to carry 3 bags of cement? Who want to carry this and so on and thing. People forget everybody was running was going to run in and it and make sure say the house done same like Auntie Dana style. Cause me I tell you say I would be there PP clock and that. You understand? But when the politics get involved, it's not like it's the worst thing, but it's just that the politicians know the area. And they know more than what we know these people comfortable with what them is. Them just feel alright when they just go through if they want one bread or flour and what them used to that. And then like someone where you want to also and they used to eat roast duck and roast this and that and whatever and so on and thing. And they have to have when I have a fan a spin pound and all of them something there. Remember AC and all. It's not those kind of people. Those people used to a different way of life. It's just the way it looks strange. Because to me, just the mother attitude alone totally turned me off. The father doesn't speak much, so you can tell say it go. I think right there, I think illiteracy play a big part and him not speaking much. Him just stand there as being the man. You get what I'm saying? But at least him able to do the correct. Cause there's no way a man I go and live like that. Lay down in a bed with woman and pitney them there in a house still like that. If him intelligent and able to do better. And him getting paid. Him working. Him get checks. You get me I say? And him just working there and I feel like him need to change. When think they check them our decoration. I'm thinking he was going to keep the check them and then put them in one frame and them out so rain and fall and wet them up. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that illiteracy plays a big part there. She used to a way of, how she grew that woman there. She used to way of life where if anything she know she can get liquor something. The worst them is they know they can go get this and get liquor something up at the school, and who can we send and give them a liquor something and so on. Cause everybody was living amongst them, never look at them as saying say I saw them living. Nobody never really, it never seemed like much of a problem, but when it get highlighted and it's modern time now, everybody looking on and it's like in awe, like, oh my gosh, that's how it is, you know. I tell you, so that lady, the mother, she totally turned me off, and I'm telling you, even Delano himself, and I know he's not able to say much and so on, and it hurts him if when people try to say it, think I'm mother, but him know too, because I am very good at reading body language of people, and I know that because of that, he can't say much, but trust me, I get the feeling that he knows it is just their style. The only thing that it is that he want to make sure he have a phone where he can access stuff and whatever and so on. And the father now change the check them. So if the father now change the check them, the phone now go buy. You understand? And nobody no buy no phone can come. So I think most of what should be done, even though I'm glad for the home so at least the people can live better, I think people need to shift them focus from carrying stuff to the house or such, and it's figure carry clothes and shoes and so on for the children and so on. And if you have clothes we can fit the adults, nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes people have clothes where they dash around and wear them one time and so on. So nothing wrong with that and so on. But I think they should focus more on building more like a trust fund kind of thing. So when them reach 18, them have a little help once them doing well in school, and Delano has done well so far. So it should be a thing set up where when him reach 18, in whatever, and for meals, him supposed to when he go up at the school, if it's something set up where every day he get 15 bills, him sister get 15 bills or so on and thing, where them can buy lunch at the school and buy them juice and so. And if they even go man I go home to onion and yam, at least out of the 15 bills them have a change, them go home then can buy buy one way they call it now. One bun and cheese or whatever. It's not so stressing for worry about where I cook a yard. You get me I say? And make sure the major any donation it should be really go in an account where when him touch 18 him can get it. Another thing I always had on my mind too is that remember it's not only Delano is it, the daughter is there. I know we don't hear much about her how she excel in school, but I know this will be a motivation for her and so, but I think both of them helping the children, you understand? All that people going to shoot up that the mother going to get all of this and all this money and so on and thing. Because chances are you check them back after the house they done bill and whatever going on it, you give them one way they call it now. Give them a year after that, then I go back go check back. The house going still nasty. Things throw in a one corner, things itch up there. So she now have it set up like how would have a nice house and want to make sure say that neat and clean this and that, then nice this and what. It's not going to be that. Trust me upon that. If anybody want to stick a bet, comment in the comment line and make a bet. And so all those who are betting, put something, say it in the comment. I will follow up this a year later and so on. And even a year, a year after everything is done, Like so everything is fixed up, the house done, furnished, whatever and so on. And check them back a year later. Or check them back even 2 years later. If the house still a go nasty and whatever and so on. Because the woman there, I just so she used to live in. You understand? And the thing about them hurting and children, because guess what happened? You getting paid all of your money, like you save up the checks and make sure money come out where you can make sure your children them eat right and get nice food, and boy get him phone where can do him study and boy I do so well in school. That means they don't care about for them pitney. These people are people to keep an eye on. And there's a lot of parents in Jamaica that is like that. We need to keep an eye on them. Yeah? Yeah, man, trust me, man, I could make that. I didn't want to make this so long, But I tell you, I don't know if I'll do a part two, but I say we need to keep a check on these people. Congratulations to all the people who reach out and help them, because in my heart, I know I felt, I know how I felt. I tell you, the Jamaican people is not all bad. I tell you, it's just too much of the bad one them is highlighted, because you people went out pouring in a heart. And you know what, I love you for that. You understand? I love you for that. Because I see those who wasn't able to go feel good when they know say some other people who were able to go went. God bless you all, yeah? But keep an eye on this family, and may when the basket run over all the time, and the family never need anything, because to see how you all went out, I feel proud to be a Jamaican. This is one of the things that make me feel proud to be Jamaican. Love you all. Bye for now.